have to say, from a fantastic journalist, why did you give it all up to pursue your work with children?
Well, it's been, my life's work, actually. My academic background is in child psychology, and I think really becoming a mum was what prompted it, because I was lucky enough to have access to all these incredible psychiatrists and neuroscientists when we first became parents. My husband's in the military, and 6 weeks in walked in saying, "Oh my God, why does nobody tell you it's this hard? Getting my green beret was easier than this." And it really prompted this curiosity of, well, actually, what do we need to know? And once you understand the science, it blew my mind. And I wrote the book, first of all, because I thought every parent needs to know this. It's made my life so much easier, and I feel like I can parent more confidently and for future mental health. But also I wanted to walk the walk and retrain as a therapist. And I have to say, I love it. I love my work now. I'm working, I volunteer in a school. I'm getting my hours to register. I finish my training. And I'm working with very vulnerable children and doing very sort of deep therapeutic interventions. And I absolutely love it. And I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about this campaign because it aligns with everything.
We're glad to see you on TV. That's all I can say. We're glad to have you back.
So tell us why this campaign's so important, Kate.
It's so important because I think, for starters, what science has shown us now, it's been around for a very long time, but this is why the Princess's work is so key. What we experience when we're very young shapes the adult we become. It is absolutely fundamental in terms of our future resilience, in terms of our future mental health. And this, what you're seeing now in this claymation that has been produced is sort of charts the progress of a little girl, Layla, from baby through to 5. And you can see all those neuron connections that are being made in her brain as she experiences life and the relationships that she has with those around her. It's absolutely fundamental. And I think I didn't realise that our brain starts developing from just a few weeks post-conception, and lots of associations and neuronal connections are being made during that time, and it's absolutely fundamental. We talk so much about adult mental health now, or we can track it all back to childhood, so it's vital.
And is that what we're saying as we look at maybe antisocial behaviour, as we look at the increase in violence, or we look at relationships that aren't holding as people are adults? Are we saying it is this 0 to 5 years that we now as a society need to put more emphasis on?
As a society, actually, I produced a panorama just on that, looking at violence and visiting prisons. Scotland's doing an amazing work in this regard, actually, in terms of becoming trauma-informed, understanding that we learn what we live. So it's not to say for anybody who's already had a tough childhood that that's the end of it, because we keep our brain as sort of still plastic, as it were. We can keep sort of still learning and changing and developing. But I think as a society, if we start really supporting the early years and understanding the science and what drives, this campaign actually coming together, we'll all benefit. All of society will benefit.
And what's it been like working with the Princess of Wales, Kate?
Well, she's wonderful. I gave a speech, sort of hosted the event for the pre-launch, and I just said, I've been on this journey sort of kind of alongside, because for her it's been at least 10 years of working with these incredible professors and neuroscientists behind the scenes. She's absolutely passionate. And I said, for those of us who are now working as mental health professionals, what she does is shine this incredible spotlight, and she's passionate about the science. As I say, it's been for her more than a 10-year journey. And I just spoke about her compassion and what I described as her ardent dedication. And it really is that. She really does care. And I think that's really important for people to know. She's serious about this, and it's going to be a long-term campaign. And I love it. And all the people that I work with, all the charities that I'm working with, everyone is absolutely thrilled because we're all on this journey with her.